Stay wild, mi querida Fortuna.
Trust me.
Rocky!
I can't look. Wildest dreams
Jamal Finkley, Black Tree TV. Hello, Eiza.
How are you?
I'm well. You're like an action star. You're like in all these action movies. You're always, and I know you've done other movies also, but I'm just used to seeing you move around in action. How was it to slow down and be in the sound booth to deliver this character?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I love this movie. And, I grew up watching Spirit when the original came out. So the moment that they reached out to me and they're like, we're going to make another one, I was like, wait, that's amazing. And I love being able to do animation. This is the first time I do my own character. I had dubbed before in Spanish for Mexico, and this was my first time creating a character for me from scratch. And it's really cool to see that process live, because it started with like a pencil sketch and just seeing each character take its own life. And, they do the sketch and then you put the voice. So they have a camera and they see how you're animating your face and they kind of bring that into the cartoon. So it was wild to see the final result, and obviously being able to reconnect with music and being able to sing the song for the movie was just also so exciting.
Yeah. And I know, unfortunately, Lucky's character, you lost a parent at a young age. I know she connected with spirit to help her get through it. Did you have any connection with an animal, or what was something that helped you get through that? Because I know a lot of people around the world probably dealing with the same issue.
Yeah, I actually was horses as well. My mother and I grew up horseback riding, and funny story is my mom's horse had a baby, and that was my horse my whole life. So it was just, very, very kismet, very meant to be. And it's funny, that this movie for me was sort of a love letter to my parents, both my mother and my father, because I feel like Milagro embodies a little bit of them both. And it's a hard thing to go through. And I like that this movie addresses that, and not in that passing, just like, oh, well, that happened, the end. It's like, how does a kid really adapt after something like that? And we see Lucky sort of going through a life crisis and really trying to figure out who she is and where she comes from. And more than ever, I feel like you get it and I get it. And as a minority, and when you're a mixed kid, the way she's Mexican American, but she never really got to be in connection with her roots and how she's discovering through the movie. I think that it's an important message to be put on film, and one of the multiple important subjects that this film addresses. I think that they did such a wonderful job with the subjects. We address family, we address identity, the search of identity, we address friendship in a very proactive way. Women are not fighting against each other, they're teaming up, they're bonding to move forward. The way that she relates to animals and how that's giving her so much peace and confidence. It's just a beautiful film.
And lastly, I know that you have another movie coming out soon. We're probably going to production soon, called Ambulance, with Michael Bay and also starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Is there anything that you do on this film to kind of build for that relationship to the next film, where y'all will be in live action? Is it any takeaways that you would get from working on this Spirit with him now that we'll see in Ambulance?
Yeah, it's funny. We were doing this movie almost at the same time as we did Ambulance. And, it was very different because we were coming from mad action and just driving and explosions and, the Michael Bayham. And we then were moving to like a super wholesome film where we're singing and we're being super positive. And it was just so fun. And it's a testament to how multifaceted Jake is. He he just can approach every genre, and it's really cool to be able to work with actors that way. I feel the same way about Isabela. You know, she's gone through many very different careers and well, careers, but roles in her career, and it's just exciting that you go from one project to the other and you can play complete different people. I mean, can't wait to the future make much more other movies with them and play different roles. You know, right now she's my daughter, and there's been other projects that we've been connected that we were going to be like completely the opposite. So this is a really cool experience.
It was always cool seeing you on film, or now hearing you on film on this one, and can't wait to see all the other projects you got coming out. Big fan of yours, and keep on staying well and doing well. We'll keep on cheering you on.
Likewise, thank you so much. Have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you for your time.
You too. Thank you.